Imagine soaring above the clouds, the world sprawled out beneath you, the horizon stretching as far as the eye can see. This was the dream that had been etched in my mind from a young age. My name is Alex, and this is the story of how I turned that dream into a reality. The journey began in the quiet town of Bedfordshire, where as a child, I would often be found gazing skyward, mesmerized by the contrails of passing airliners. The fascination for aviation was born then, a seed planted in the fertile soil of my young imagination, waiting for the right time to bloom. Fast forward to my teenage years, and the pull towards the skies only intensified. I would save up for secondhand aviation books, immersing myself in the pages filled with aviation knowledge, dreaming of the day when I would be at the helm of a real aircraft. The dream was clear, but the path to it was shrouded in mist. I was not from particularly wealthy background, so it took me years of manual labor to start my aviation journey. After working for 6 years, I thought I had enough money saved to start my aviation journey. I was on my way to Milano Aachen. It struck me, I have to do this now or regret it for the rest of my life. The first step in the journey was to get a private pilot license, a stepping stone into the vast universe of aviation. The process was challenging, requiring focus, indefatigable persistence, and more than just a pinch of struggle to gather funds for that license. The financial aspect was no small feat, demanding a significant contribution that was not easy to accrue. It necessitated me to log 45 hours of flight time, with a minimum of 25 hours accompanied by an instructor, and 10 hours of solo flights. The initial moment I settled into the pilot seat, my heart thumping with both exhilaration and anxiety, I felt a profound sense of being in the exact place where I belonged. Next came the instrument rating. This was all about learning to fly in different weather conditions and navigating using flight instruments. It was a challenging phase, but it taught me the importance of precision and the ability to trust my training and instincts. The ultimate challenge was obtaining the Airline Transport Pilot License, the pinnacle of aircraft pilot certificates. The atpl necessitated a minimum of 1,500 flight, a feat that demanded not just my time, but also a substantial financial investment. The journey was a costly one, characterized by endless hours of studying, numerous expensive exams, and a multitude of flights that each came with their own hefty price tag. The financial toll was significant, pushing the limits of my budget time again. Yet the moment I finally held that hard-earned license in my hands, every sacrifice, every sleepless night, and every penny spent felt unquestionably worthwhile. Looking back at my journey, there were a few key points that I believe were instrumental in my success. Firstly, the dream was the driving force. It was the vision of that cockpit, the feel of the controls in my hands, the thrill of takeoff and landing that kept me going. Secondly, the journey demanded patience. The road to becoming a pilot is not a sprint, it's a marathon. And finally, perseverance. There were moments of self-doubt, moments when the goal seemed too far away. But the key was to keep going, to keep believing. For those of you who dream of a life in the skies, I say this: it's a challenging path, but the rewards are unparalleled. Every moment of struggle, every obstacle, is just a stepping stone on the path to achieving your dream. Remember, the sky is not the limit, it's just the beginning. So dream big, aim high, and keep your eyes on the horizon. The journey might be long, it might be tough, but in the end, it will be worth it. Because nothing can compare to the feeling of being up there, above the clouds, with the world beneath you. So keep dreaming, keep flying, and I'll see you in the skies.